you can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
Hello, my name is Amber Hogan. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, currently we have cloudy skies with some intermittent drizzle from time to time. Winds right now are out of the south-southeast. They run about 16 miles an hour, but they do gust up to nearly 40 miles per hour. And speaking of winds, we have a wind advisory. It's in effect until 1 this afternoon, so that's going to be expiring within this hour. Today, showers with thunderstorms also possible after 1 o'clock. Some of the storms could produce heavy rainfall, and our chance of precipitation is 100%. Now, new rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches are possible this afternoon. High temperature will be near 58 with breezy conditions, and southeast winds will be around 22 miles per hour with gusts as high as 38 miles per hour. Tonight, we have a 50-50 chance of showers, mainly before 9 p.m. Skies will be mostly cloudy with low around 35, and southeasterly winds will be 14 to 16 miles per hour tonight. They'll become southwesterly after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 24 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we expect partly sunny skies with a high temperature reaching near 49 degrees. Winds will be out of the west at 14 to 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 26 miles per hour. And our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 25 degrees. Tomorrow night should be mostly cloudy with a low temperature around 27 degrees. Westerly winds will be 9 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Now, I hope you heard that right in terms of the fact that the Tuesday night low is going to be around 27, so you probably need to take some measures to protect tender plants. Wind chill value will be as low as 19 degrees. Then Wednesday will be sunny with a high temperature near 55 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 8 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday night, we expect widespread frost, mainly after midnight. We'll have mostly clear skies, low temperature around 28 degrees. Chances for widespread frost continue until 9 a.m. Thursday morning. The day will be sunny with a high temperature near 64 degrees. Will be clear Thursday night, low temperature around 37. Then Friday should be sunny with a high temperature near 71. Friday night will be mostly clear, low around 49 degrees. Then Saturday, we expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 76. Saturday night, partly cloudy skies in the forecast, low temperature around 51 degrees. Then Sunday, partly sunny with our high temperature on Sunday near 75 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Growing up on a grain and livestock farm, we always had dogs, cats, and tame rabbits as pets. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. My mom had a horse, and my dad had hunting dogs. When I was very young, we had a pet squirrel named Johnny that would steal ice cream cones from us and would eat grapes from our hands. My sister Debbie and I would care for orphaned baby rabbits and squirrels, feeding them from our dolls' baby bottles or with an eyedropper. I even had tropical fish for a while when I was in my early teens. Most of our neighbors had dogs and cats. Once in a while, somebody's dog would show up at our house, and either we'd load it in the pickup to take it home or call the owners, and they would come and retrieve their wandering canine. There were also the dumped dogs that would show up from time to time. Mom always was a sucker for these often mange-covered and starving waifs. She'd feed them, make a bed of straw or old blankets for them in the barn, and nurse them back to health. Pets have a special place in our lives, but just because I love mine does not mean that you have to love mine. I was thumbing through a magazine the other day and found an article on pet manners. I have some pet etiquette suggestions. Number 1. It's never been the coyote hunting dogs that run across my property that show poor judgment. Dogs don't know property lines. 2. Don't bring your farm dog to my farm and let him run free if he does not know how to behave around livestock. It can cause stress to the cattle, and if we happen to be working with them that day, it can be dangerous for everyone involved. Number 3. If I invite you to my house for dinner, do not assume that I have invited your house dog to dinner at my house. I realize that you have a special relationship with your pet. I do not. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is CHIP. And for more than 100 years, American Humane has been protecting animals in times of crisis. And if you're like me, your pet means the world to you, and you want to keep them safe if disaster strikes. American Humane's first responders are always prepared to rescue animals in danger, but you can also help. To learn more about disaster planning and keeping your animals safe, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress? Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? The earth really needs them to hoof it. The environment is always the best excuse. Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. Brought to you by WildAid.
A slow start for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity is off to its typically quiet start to the week. Bids and asking prices have yet to surface. It's likely significant trade volume is going to hold out until at least midweek or later. There was a light to moderate trade that took place Thursday with a little cleanup business on Friday last week. Dress business in the north had a wide range from $298 to $310, mostly $302, which was $4 higher than the previous week's weighted averages. Live deals in the south ranged from $186 to $190, mostly $188. That was $2 higher than the prior week's weighted averages. Boxed beef was higher at midday on solid demand for moderate offerings. Choice up 29 cents at $311.01. Select was 57 cents higher at $302.04. In Iowa last week, steers under 500 pounds were sharply higher. 5 weights were $10 higher. 6 weights, $4 lower. And steers over 700 pounds were steady to $2 higher. Heifers under 600 pounds were sharply higher. Heifers 600 to 800 pounds were $5 to $7 lower. And heifers over 800 pounds were $8 higher. The USDA says demand was good to very good for all offerings. Medium and large one feeder steers 600 to 649 pounds brought $282.50 to $332. Feeder steers 850 to 889 pounds brought $220 to $250.50. Medium and large one feeder heifers 600 to 648 pounds brought $255 to $281. Cash hog prices were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. While the week may be off to a slow start, the cash hog market has found a little support recently, and prices have reflected that. Processors generally have been more aggressive in their procurement efforts and have been bidding up to move needed numbers. Demand has been a crucial component to that. U.S. pork is seeing solid demand on the global market and finding some strength domestically. The industry continues to monitor available supplies of market-ready hogs and hog weights. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets were steady at midday at $60. At Illinois, slaughter sow prices were steady with moderate demand for moderate to heavy offerings at $50 to $62. Barrows and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $43 to $53. And pork values were higher at midday, up $2.27 at $95.65. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today. We listened to you, Missouri, and brought you a daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of people, places, and topics around our state.
What was lacking in all these years before this was someone with the desire.
Now, if you miss a segment or entire show, just download our podcast.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcasts and add us to your list.
Show Me Today.
Get the equipment and trucks you need at Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Event, March 27th and 28th. This is an online auction with inventory located in Minneapolis, Lincoln, and Odessa. Don't miss Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Event on March 27th and 28th. For more details, visit rbauction.com.
It's 4 a.m. and you're sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. If you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. William Earl Brockman, age 70 of Salem, passed away Tuesday, March 19th in Salem. Memorial services for William Brockman will be this afternoon at 4 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will start at 2 o'clock and will continue until service time at 4. And all arrangements for William Earl Brockman of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. William Edward Burke, Jr., age 56 of Salem, passed away Friday, March 15th in Florida. Funeral services for William Burke, Jr. will be at 12 noon Tuesday at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will also be Tuesday from 10 in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the North Lawn Cemetery. And all arrangements for William Edward Burke, Jr. of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Phyllis Irene Freeman, age 70 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, March 20th in St. James. Private family services will be held at a later date. And all arrangements for Phyllis Irene Freeman of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements and was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news. It's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. An accident occurred Sunday morning around 2:40 in Texas County en route in about 7 miles northwest of Licking. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2013 Chevrolet Sonic, driven by 23-year-old Brett Lewis of Licking, was traveling northbound at a high rate of speed ran off the roadway and struck a fence and a tree. Lewis suffered minor injuries, and his passenger, 22-year-old Shakira Williams of Licking, suffered serious injuries. They were both transported to the Texas County Memorial Hospital in Houston by the Texas County Memorial Ambulance. The report goes on to state that neither injured party was wearing a safety restraint at the time of the accident. The Chevrolet was totaled and removed from the scene by Jay's Wrecker of Houston. An accident occurred Friday evening around 9:30 in Denton County on Highway 19, about 6 miles south of Salem. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2004 Chevrolet Trailblazer, driven by a 16-year-old male juvenile from Salem, was traveling southbound and fell asleep at the wheel. The Chevrolet traveled off the right side of the roadway and overturned. The juvenile suffered minor injuries and was transported by a private vehicle to seek medical treatment. The Chevrolet was totaled and was removed from the scene by Whitaker's Towing. City of Salem Board of Aldermen in closed session on Tuesday, March 19th, approved the mayoral appointment of Steve Payne as the new Public Works Director for the City of Salem. The vote was 4-0. The Denton County Commissioners met this morning at the Denton County Courthouse. Lancer Blair was in attendance and told the commission he plans to run for state representative of the 120th district that serves Dent and Crawford counties. Blair has been attending quite a few commissioners' meetings the last several months and feels he has been educated on a lot of needs counties have that he would like to bring to the attention of the legislature. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mulberry said his crew would be out checking roads from the winds and rains and performing shop maintenance. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said maintenance was being done on County Truck number 120 and road signs were being installed on County Road 2210. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said Mike's generator would be in town Tuesday to check on the emergency backup generator at the Oak Grove Baptist Church. The generator is tested once a month to make sure the transfer switch is working properly, but Mike's generator will check the fuel mixture, change oil if needed, and test other aspects of the generator for proper operation. Denton County Clerk Angie Cordy said Tuesday is the last day to register to run for a county office for the August 6th primary for anyone interested, and they'll have until 5 o'clock this afternoon in her office, to do so. She also said no excuse absentee voting will continue until Monday, April 1st in her office, including this Saturday from 8 in the morning until 12 noon. Again, that's in the county clerk's office in the courthouse. She also said the courthouse would be closed for Good Friday this Friday. Denton County Assessor Jamie Holmeyer wanted to make sure the public knew that there have been no reassessments in Denton County since 2019 unless someone has made additions or improvements to their property or removed a structure from their property. She said on the interview program Friday morning on KSMO, she felt the discussion on Senate Bill 190 and assessments about other counties and even other states may have been confusing to listeners where they may have thought reassessments were happening locally in Denton County, but that is not the case. At 10 o'clock, the commission opened bids for a used truck for the Road and Bridge Department and received only one bid from St. Paul Classic Joyride. The truck bid they received was for a 2015 Ford F-250 Super Duty XL Crew Cab 4x4 featuring a 6.2-liter gas engine with 162,000 miles on it for $16,000. A decision will be made on Thursday on the vehicle. The commission also approved purchasing a 2024 John Deere 310P backhoe from McCoy Forestry and Construction for $127,703.78, which is the state bid. The commission approved seeking bank bids on the backhoe from local banks on a lease purchase agreement for 3 years with no prepayment penalty. The bids from the banks will be due by 10 o'clock Thursday morning, April 18th at the county clerk's office. The next meeting of the Denton County Commission will be Thursday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting is open to the public. The 9th Annual Veterans Affairs Day will be held April 26th from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, sponsored by the American Legion Post number 99 and VFW Post 6280, located at 3522 Highway 32 West, Salem. The Affairs Day is where veterans can learn about the changes and requirements for them to get their benefits. Veterans can also enroll in VA health care. Veterans Affairs Day is an annual outreach to the veterans of central rural Missouri in an attempt to provide easier access to VA services. It includes American Legion District 16 and VFW District 2, which includes Camden, Cole, Crawford, Dent, Howell, Laclede, Marys, Miller, Phelps, Osage, Pulaski, Reynolds, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. Representatives from the Department of Veteran Affairs will include enrollment and claims processing specialists from the Truman VA Hospital, as well as benefit advisors from St. Louis VA Regional Office. The Columbia Veterans Center will have counselors and advisors on hand in their mobile unit. The Missouri Veterans Commission will also have service officers at the event, as well as a Department of Education Veterans Employment representative. They have also invited representatives from elected officials, including Congressman Jason Smith and U.S. Senator Josh Hawley. The event starts at 10 o'clock and a light lunch provided around noon. It doesn't matter when you served. If you have questions, a claim, or need to enroll into the VA healthcare system, please attend. Don't miss out on your hard-earned benefits. Call the American Legion Post number 99, VFW Post 6280 at 573-729-3710 if you have questions or if you'd like to schedule private time with a counselor. The Missouri Public Service Commission has adopted recommendations made by the Public Service Commission staff, which reduces the current surcharge that appears on the monthly telephone bills of Missourians to fund Relay Missouri. The surcharge will drop from 10 cents a month per telephone line to 6 cents a month per telephone line. The surcharge is used to fund a statewide dual-party telephone relay service for qualifying Missourians who are unable to use traditional telecommunications equipment. Relay Missouri is funded through a monthly per telephone line surcharge. Missouri statutes require the Commission to review the surcharge no less frequently than every 2 years. It also requires the Commission to order changes in the amount of the surcharge as necessary to assure available funds for the program supported by that fund. After reviewing the PSC staff pleadings and comments from the Office of the Public Counsel, the Commission adopted the PSC staff's recommendations. Missouri General Assembly established Relay Missouri in 1990. The surcharge level is periodically reviewed by the Commission according to the requirements established by Missouri statutes. City Clerk Kohler will be out of the office until May 6th. As a result, this will result in reduced hours for the city clerk's office. This will impact business licenses, UTV permits, and cemetery business. During that time, records requests may be submitted to Assistant Clerk Wanda Sewer. The Assistant City Clerk office hours will be Monday, Tuesday, and Friday from 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. If you have questions or you'd like more information, feel free to call 573-729-5211 or email administration@salemmo.com. The city thanks you for your understanding. The Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for the Youth Conservation Corps program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is this week, March 29th, by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. That's coming up Friday. If you'd like more information or if you have questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available at the Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street in Salem. They are open from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. Well, that has been a look at local news. News brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573 729-7071.
Your gas light's on. We need to fill up.
Gas around here is too expensive.
Don't drive all over searching for the lowest prices. Just download the free Upside app and get cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying gas? I'm stopping now to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code GIFT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill up. That's promo code GIFT.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
Did you know that Salem Memorial District Hospital Rehab Department is growing and adding services? Hi, I'm Gina Daniels, the Director of Rehab at Salem Memorial Hospital. We have certified therapists that specialize in wound care and lymphedema management. Discuss your rehab needs with your physician and come see us. Let our friendly and caring staff help you get your life back. Call 573-729-6626 to schedule an appointment. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you by your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Softball Tigers lost to the Bourbon Lady Warhawks Friday by the score of 18-8. In the Mountain Grove SCA softball tournament held Saturday, Salem beat Kabul in the first game by a score of 9-5, then lost to the Thayer Lady Bobcats 5-4 before dropping the third game 11-1 to the Lady Bears of Willow Springs. Salem is 2-3 on the year, and they will take on the Lady Trojans of Potosi Tuesday at 4:30 at the Salem City Park. Well, the Salem baseball Tigers were scheduled to host Owensville this evening, but that game has been postponed due to the weather, and no rescheduled date has been announced at this point in time. Salem High School golf team will open their season Thursday, I think that's what this note says, at the Spring Creek Golf Club with the Salem Open weather permitting. Excuse me, it's Tuesday, not Thursday. That's tomorrow. Well, the Salem tennis team, they lost at West Plains last Thursday 6-3 and fall to 1-1 on the year. They'll be at Houston tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Jordan Carew had the hat trick, but it was an overtime goal by Brendan Sod that gave the St. Louis Blues a 5-4 overtime win over Minnesota Saturday. The Blues will play the Vegas Golden Knights tonight at 6:30, or won't be right after Salem Tiger baseball KSMO, because that game again, the Salem baseball Tiger game scheduled for this evening, has been postponed. St. Louis lost to the Houston Astros Sunday 9-4. The Cardinals will travel to the desert and play the Chicago Cubs this afternoon. Kansas City and Texas played to a 1-1 tie Saturday. The Royals will play Northwest Arkansas University today. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Cardinals lost 9-4 to the Astros, finishing spring training play in Florida at 11-12. As they made their way out to L.A. for opening day against the Dodgers on Thursday, they're stopping off in Arizona to play the Cubs today and tomorrow. Steven Matz will be out there. They'll get started just after 2 o'clock today. Kyle Gibson will make his final spring start tomorrow. Miles Michaelis will get the ball Thursday against the Dodgers, with Sonny Gray hoping to be ready to pitch again by mid-April. The Royals wrapped up Cactus League play with a 1-1 tie against the Rangers on Saturday. They played an inter-squad game yesterday, and Salvi Perez lined one off the finger of pitcher Michael Wacha. The club thinks he'll be okay. He's got x-rays. They're in Springdale, Arkansas to play their AA affiliate tonight, and then they're off until their home opener Thursday against the Twins. KC went 500 this spring. MLB.com took a survey of players around the league, and the majority of them say the biggest surprise this season will be the Royals. Cole Reagans is the opening day starter on Thursday. 11 games left for the St. Louis Blues, and they trail the Vegas Golden Knights by 4 points for the final wild card spot. The Blues got a 5-4 overtime win over the Minnesota Wild on Saturday, a hat trick from Jordan Kyrou, and a big win for Drew Bannister's boys.
That was an exciting game. Good hockey game on both sides. Obviously, real happy with the outcome, and guys stuck with it.
36-year-old Peter Malnati, who golfed collegiately at Mizzou, won his second PGA Tour title. He won down in Florida yesterday. It had been 3,058 days since his first victory. He wins just over $1.5 million and gets a 2-year exemption to play in the Masters after winning the Valspar.
I never knew. I didn't know if this day was going to get here, but now a 2-time winner on the PGA Tour. My family came out to meet me on the green. It's a dream come true.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Hey, you. Yes, you. We've got something important to share because we believe everyone deserves support. 988 is for you. Whether you're dealing with thoughts of suicide, facing a serious crisis, or if you just need someone to talk to. It's not just a lifeline, it's your lifeline. Call, text, or chat 988 because everyone deserves support and you are not alone. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
I spy something yellow.
Is it a car?
No.
Is it a building?
Nope.
What is it?
It's that yellow post over there.
What is that?
Well, that's a pipeline marker used to show the general location of a pipeline and provides emergency contact information on it.
This message is from Mango, Missouri's Association of Natural Gas Operators, letting you know to keep an eye out for pipeline markers.
Keeping your fields clean all season long? Now that's a boss move. When it comes to weeds, we mean business, just like you. But you already knew that. In choosing to use XtendFlex soybeans, you've ensured that your fields can reach their full potential because our XtendFlex technology enables you to control more weeds than any other soybean weed management program. Learn more about the difference XtendFlex soybeans can make at RoundupReadyXtend.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge. But with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, the Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
This is your land, the land of opportunity, and nothing should stand in the way of your soybean fields from reaching their fullest potential. Liberty Herbicide from BASF provides the freedom to use across the majority of today's trait platforms, including Enlist E3 and XtendFlex, plus excellent weed control and greater application flexibility for unmatched convenience. Experience the freedom of Liberty Herbicide from BASF. Visit yourliberty-herbicide.com. Always read and follow label directions.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states? No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. Construction to widen I-70 in Missouri is expected to begin later this year, and I-44 could also soon have its turn. House Budget Committee Chairman Cody Smith has unveiled his chamber's next state budget proposal, which includes more than $727 million to rebuild portions of Interstate 44, including 6 lanes at Springfield, Joplin, and Rolla. During a stop this week in Joplin, Smith commended MoDOT's budgeting.
Through their smart financing that they've used in the last year since we put together that I-70 package, I believe that they will save enough money on the back end of that project to essentially pay for the I-44 project over the course of the long term.
Once the Missouri House is done working on the budget, the Senate will add changes. And U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials in Cincinnati, Ohio recently seized a large shipment of 90 fake Kansas City Chiefs, Royals, and Kansas Jayhawks championship rings. The rings were headed for Atchison, Kansas, which is on the Missouri-Kansas border near St. Joseph. Had the rings been real, they would have been worth over $2 million. This is Missouri Net News.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture wants you to know that black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations. Make sure you know the difference between the